We are live, baby, joined by Tommy Sinbazo, Rob Mayer, Joe Robinson. Joe back in, what do we call that? The driver's seat?
I like this. And here's the deal. Justin wanted to sit here because he wanted to be able to, do it. He's great at it. And I've never heard him play one sound effect.
You know what? Are those sound effect buttons?
Well, he took the thing. I don't think they're in here anymore. Hold on. Yeah, they're gone. He took the thing. He goes, I'm going to fill this thing up with. Now he basically stole it.
He did.
It's gone. He doesn't even know where it is.
How long has he had it?
We bought this thing, 3-4 months ago?
All right. Let's not say anything. He's going to watch this or listen, right?
Yeah.
Do you think he's just going to show up and produce it, or is he just going to act like it never happened?
No. Well, now that what you just said is going to influence what he does, right? So I have no idea. He gets to do whatever he wants. But this is what I will say.
Yeah.
Because this is the feature seat. This is not this. This is
the middle seat.
That's where I sit. And I'm going to say, look, Justin, sorry, bud. You either produce some fucking sound effects or you move back to the prime seat.
You should fart in the seat.
Move back to the prime spot.
Whoa. Well, if that, then shouldn't you be producing sound effects? If that's the sound effects seat.
No, but
where's your sound effects, Joe?
If no one is producing sound effects, then Justin should be in the middle seat.
Okay. Do you think it matters?
I just like being
First
in
of all, 98% of the people listen to this, so they can't see, they can't hear the middle seat.
Probably more than 98.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Tell you what, this middle seat, it's not even as good as the two seats that you guys have.
Look, whatever seat you're in is the best time. We just recorded another story time. There's a new one out right now on the Patreon. That one is fucking killer. This new one that we just did.
It'll
be out in February.
This one was wild.
Yeah, it really was wild. It's peak
I got a lot off my chest.
You really did. And
your sister got a lot on her chest.
Oh, hey.
Unless you paid her $500, then you got it on your chest.
The new Fun Guys episode of you at the cabin, just doing, as you called it, shrimp and white wine.
White wine and shrimp.
That's up on the Patreon. Big month for the Patreon so far here. All kinds of new content.
Thank you guys.
A lot of
also new listeners.
New everything. Shout out to my buddy John. I'm playing golf at X Golf the other night, Wednesday. I show up, just play for a couple hours. I hang out a little bit. They have a league night, and one team didn't show up. So Rob, who's one of the owners there, said, hey, do you want to join me? And we'll play these two guys and be in the league. I go, sure. Now, keep in mind, I've been drinking all day. And these fucking guys are good. But
the other guy you're with is probably good too, right?
He's really good. Okay. But he's playing from the back tee. But I'm basically helping nothing.
Right. You're using every one of his shots.
Every one of his shots. There's a couple, they were close. I'm like, I just need to take mine so I can feel like I did something.
Yeah, right.
Technically, you're 4 yards shorter, but it doesn't matter. Just let me have this, right? So these two guys are playing with. They're super cool guys, and we just started talking and. Eventually, what do you do for a living? And yada, yada, yada. And I started talking about comedy, podcasts, blah, blah, blah. And the one guy, John's like, oh, yeah, no, I know you. You're with Joe.
Oh, really?
And he goes, Rob, what's your last name? My buddy used to listen to the Rob and Joe show. And I listened, yada, yada, yada. And he kind of fell away from it. And I go, no, you got to come back. We got Justin. And so he immediately starts listening, becomes a Patreon member. And there's a welcome survey you can do. And he goes, shout out John. Rob disguised himself as a shit golfer, but I saw him shoot near even par at Spyglass. He is a humble and gracious winner and was able to offer my friend and I life advice that will make us not only better golfers, but better men and fathers. So funny shit, John. Yes.
Is Spyglass is that a nice course?
Yes, that's the only thing true in that statement is that Spyglass is a good course. Right. That would be impressive. Everything else is just, hey, if I made them better men and fathers, I doubt that. But welcome back, John.
The fact that guy referenced me, that's the only thing. After you said that, I heard nothing else.
I know.
I didn't hear one other thing.
I knew you would like that.
I know. It's my favorite patron right now.
That's me, the guy with Joe. That's my new Instagram handle.
Did he say it about me?
Yeah. He loves Eric. A big Eric Woodworth fan. Yes.
Everyone is.
You're back. You survived the cabin. Let's say hi to the chat, first of all. Nikki, hope you're back and healthy now after Joe.
Steph, Kelsey, Jared, Brittany, Pam,
Dave, Rodney,
Joseph Cox.
Yes.
We got Dave Dennis, Ryan. What's up, Rodney? No, we got the whole crew's here.
Yeah, good ass crew, everybody.
Yeah,
always good to have
Nikki
you.
Said we get Tommy's bass voice.
Brittany says, ask him if he'd peg Joe. Is that Tommy or Joe?
Yeah,
or John?
He's been a patron for a day, and he already wants to peg me.
That's all it takes. I'm coming back from Phoenix, the first trip of the year with Keckner and I. This is how dumb we are. So there's this club It's called CB Live, which is we've done another one, and it's in Phoenix, outside Phoenix, in this little complex that
Is it the Comedy Bone?
It's not the Comedy Bone. I know that this place, this strip mall, whatever you want to call it, outdoor mall, is called Desert Ridge. But we've been talking about them booking us at the other club in Phoenix, and they said, "Yeah, we'll do that." And then we get this date, and they're like, "Oh, Desert Ridge Improv," and I'm like, "Well, I guess we're at the new spot." By the way, I know that this place is called Desert Ridge. I see the address of the hotel. I recognize that address. But we both show up thinking we're going to be at this other club in Tempe for some reason. I'm like, no, we're at the same fucking club. We've been twice. How do I not know that, right? So 2 examples of saying something and then realizing that you have then backed yourself into the corner without realizing that was going to happen. First was me. Second was audience member. We get there. The green room server waitress, very attractive.
Nice.
And my way of telling her that she's very attractive, and this was also true, I said, "Hey, you look, Dave, she looks a lot like your daughter, your oldest daughter," which she does. And Dave's like, "Well, she's beautiful." And then she shows the picture, and she goes, "Oh, you're right, she is beautiful." So now I've told this girl she's beautiful.
Okay, you did, but you don't sound like a creep. You just said she looked like somebody else who's beautiful, but it's not like, oh my God, you look like Selma Hayek from the 80s. I got you.
Was I was thinking. But then you have to take it to the next step. Now I can't talk to Dave all weekend about how hot this girl is.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You've also brought that into this girl's head where now if you hit on her,
well, she's 19, so that once it was not going to happen.
So
so then I realized I guess I can't go on about how hot she is after I said she's just like your daughter.
You like that music by Chibble Bone?
Yes, right.
Chibble Room.
So yes, Desert Ridge has great food. Brittany, thanks for following me on Instagram. So then, my t-shirt, once you go white, you still be tight. So I'm selling the merch. Good looking couple comes by, white guy, Asian chick. Justin would have been a huge fan.
Oh, okay.
And her boyfriend is looking at the shirt, and she goes, "That's not true." Okay. And I know what she's trying to say.
Yeah, she's trying to compliment her man.
Yeah.
But now this is the mistake she made. Because it's once you go white, you'll still be tight. So I said to her,
"You're not."
Oh, so you're saying you're not tight? Which is the only way you could say that without it being offensive.
Yeah,
she said that.
You can't be like classic giant Asian vagina.
Right.
What was her response?
She realized, I did sort of say that. And you know what they did? You know what they didn't do is buy a shirt. I know that. They were going to.
Oh, he threw a hot dog down her vagina.
I basically...
You were like, later, Vagzilla.
Yeah, hey, go home with your giant vag. Yeah.
Careful not to swallow your car when you sit in it.
I have a 3X shirt just like your fucking twat. Oh, right? Yeah. Too far. Okay. But it's good to be back. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Glad you're back.
Hey, man, and your team won the national title. I was happy for you.
It's been a good football year for me. Commanders, Ohio State Buckeyes. So.
Did you see what Shane Gillis said?
I did not.
He goes, "Hey, at least our coach doesn't Sharpie his beard."
Yes.
I loved it.
Yeah. Tommy, you are back. Justin is doing some 98 Rock things, I believe, tonight.
I think it's at Jimmy's.
Yes.
I think. Yeah. For the polar bear
plunge things.
Okay.
I will be at 98 Rock for hosting the game night. The morning show versus the afternoon show.
Where is that?
FPX Theater.
Okay.
Friday night.
Friday?
This Friday. It's a polar bear plunge
I might come.
charity thing.
I think I'm free this Friday.
It's going to be, we have a family feud. We got a picture. We got all kinds of cool games.
I will be on White Wine and Shrimp at a music and gaming festival.
Oh yeah,
how does that work?
Where's that? Where's MagFest?
At the Gaylord National Harbor.
Oh,
in Oxon Hill,
big
Maryland.
deal.
That's a beautiful place.
Yeah, I built that hotel.
I remember that.
I was one of the surveyors.
If you listen to Story Time with Tommy Sinbazo, there's some stories.
It's haunted by my shit.
About what might be in the wall.
From the window to the walls. Yeah. But the key thing is that you were back from the cabin trip.
Yeah.
There's a podcast about it.
And boy, are my legs tied.
Yes. It was you, Justin,
yes,
Eric,
yes,
Tommy,
yes,
and yet you and Happy.
Yes.
You say Sean?
And Sean Gabbard.
It's his cabin, obviously.
And my buddy Happy back from my LARPing days.
Happy. Okay. We made some trip predictions.
Okay.
We're going to get right into it. There's no order.
Yeah, let's do it.
Or Joe, am I just
let's do it.
Flying around?
So what we said that there'll be an injury that someone feels for a week or that makes someone done for the day.
Okay, so feels for a week. Justin did catch a front edge and bashed himself, so he may be feeling his shoulder
Okay.
for a while.
I'm
So,
sure he is.
Yeah.
He's not a quick healer.
No. And he totally lied to us because, like, I saw him.
What?
Hit. I saw him catch a front edge, and you never want to catch a front edge because that means your face is going down. And it hit, and as I was going past him, I was like, thumbs up, like, you good?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, I'm good. And apparently he was like, yes, and I lied to you. As soon as you were out of eyesight, I screamed to the heavens.
That's a lie we would all tell them.
Of course,
Yeah,
yes.
Right. So that counts, I think, as a win.
Yeah.
All right. Now we have here that there was a bad reaction to something that you guys ingested. Now, before you you tell whether or not this is true or not.
Yeah.
I remember going there one time and your girlfriend Lou came.
Yeah.
And then
It's fiance, Joe.
and then sorry, fiance. Well, once you hit a decade,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say girlfriend.
We'd be common law in any other state.
It's 2 decades, Joe.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's like, I can't do this. And she, remember that? And she just
Oh,
laughed. Yeah. And
she
just went.
doesn't. She can't handle her shrimp.
Yeah. And she just went. She goes, that must have a shellfish allergy. And
Yeah,
she
that's
fucking
smart.
went into the
She
other
just
room.
locked herself in the
Did
master
that happen?
bedroom.
Did anybody have a bad reaction?
Nobody. They didn't.
Oh,
dig
Joe
in.
Stamboni was there as well. We forgot to mention.
Oh yeah.
I thought you did mention that.
They
Sorry.
didn't dig in that deep. They were splitting teas and everything.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
they were
they didn't-
splitting shrimps.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I will say, both Sean and I got from the cafeteria at the lodge, got the chili, and both of us had acid reflux the rest of the day.
I thought you were going to say
So-
it was fire.
The
No,
Lodge
no.
chili did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I will say that lodge has a lobster roll.
Okay.
It is the best lobster roll I've ever had at a ski resort in West Virginia.
It
Is
seems
also
like
the
a
worst.
weird thing to order.
Yeah, Justin was like, "There's no way it's good," and Eric got it, and it definitely looks like something that they bought at Costco and then just heated up. But Eric
heated up.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
God.
was so good.
It was good.
It was really good.
I-
And Justin was like, "I was wrong.
I stand corrected.
See, we're much different in this regard, Tommy. There's things I'm not ordering from certain places.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you go to like Royal Farms to order something that they'd never even
Yeah,
made
no,
before?
Tommy is
Oh, yeah,
always
and they're like, oh,
Yeah,
chili?
I've ordered the soup at Royal Farm,
Yeah.
and they were like, had to like blow it off.
You're like, what? No, Tommy is a guy. Other than it goes Tommy, then me. We're the ones who eat the weirdest.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll tell you this that wasn't on the other thing. So we're looking for a table now. It's Martin Luther King weekend, which is a
Yeah.
big snow sport weekend.
Uh-huh.
Everybody goes.
People are off.
Absolutely. They
Yeah.
do.
So the lodge is super crowded. We're trying to find a table. We finally find a table outside, and some people had just left it. And there on the table in a Ziploc bag is a sandwich that says Daniel Cromwell's written on it in a Sharpie marker. And as soon as no one was looking, I slipped it into my bag and I ate that sandwich later.
What kind? If Daniel Cromwell is a patron,
He put his first and last name on the sandwich.
Someone put that name.
Okay.
It was just a peanut butter sandwich.
no.
I'm
Where
assuming
was it? Where was it again?
It was on the table that like right outside the lodge
Oh, okay.
that people had just gotten up from. And
Oh,
I
see.
definitely snuck it. I used my sneak skill
Okay.
to sneak it, and I hit
He's
it.
like,
in
oh, my sandwich.
okay.
He went back and go, where the hell is it?
I haven't seen it, man.
I would say of all the sandwiches that I would eat in that situation, peanut butter would be the one I would most easily.
Number one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and Justin was given a free drink by the bartender.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Justin
'Cause of
kept
his
saying,
sweet
"Why?
ass?
Why do you think? Why do you think?"
He was saying he was famous.
Okay, do you want to guess why?
He was dropping wrestling references.
No, Justin hit on him.
Oh, he did.
Yes,
Yes.
Justin saw this guy, and it was just a regular looking dude, but he had
Oh, he
his-
started
these,
complimenting him.
these way that like his hair was down past it, and it was like these.
He looked like Fabio.
Yeah.
Right.
And, no, he didn't look like he looked like a Flavio. Like he didn't.
Oh, he
But
did.
Justin kept going. That is the most handsome man on
Yeah,
this
yeah.
mountain."
Yeah.
And he went up.
I can see that's a good.
He went
bit.
up to get a twisted tea, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to know who the most handsome man on the mountain is? Because it's you."
right.
And the guy was like, "Hey, why don't you try this beer?" And gave him a free drink.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Did they?
And then later that night, they were loud as shit. Fucking was up all night.
Yeah,
Nick-
it wasn't his injury on the fucking
right. Yeah.
No,
mountain
yeah.
that hurt.
Yeah,
He hit
his
his
asshole.
yeah.
His asshole's gonna be.
Nikki said Tommy stole a 6-year-old's lunch.
I did. Fuck that kid.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, Daniel Cromwell's probably
Yeah,
6 years
It was
old.
Yes.
a child. It was definitely some child sandwich that I ate.
Okay. So that maybe from now on, Evolving Tommy, that needs to be one of our trip predictions. Because the thought of somebody stealing a
child's
6-year-old sandwich was
I
never,
just took it.
never possible.
That was some
Yeah.
crying
Okay.
kid that I passed.
All right.
What's funny is that now,
Daniel Cromwell sounds like a good show title.
if we put it as a prediction, then you'll be seeking out
Oh, yeah,
children's
I'm 100%.
foods. Yeah.
Now it'll get up to a point where I'm pushing down kids and taking.
You know, the
their food.
Lunchable?
What would be the easiest way to steal a kid's sandwich?
Act like you're cleaning up.
But where did you go to do that? You went to some Chuck E. Cheese or something? I don't know, like, where
Oh,
are
just
you?
steal a child's
Like, you have to
food?
plan it now.
Oh, I see. So you
At a birthday party.
You'd wait, right? Chuck E. Cheese is great. 'cause
Okay, but you
you-
have to get to the birthday party. How do you get to invite it to this thing?
You can just go
Oh,
in.
I
You don't
see.
need an invitation to a Chuck E.
You're going to
Cheese.
crash? Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Alright.
but if you're a man going by yourself to Chuck E. Cheese,
Hey, you know what you do? You just wrap a gift or have a gift bag,
yeah,
and you just walk in and look around. You
yeah,
can grab a piece of pizza right there from the table. No
doesn't
one's
seem
gonna-
worth it.
Yeah.
Or, hey,
Brittany,
you know what? You wear a mouse costume.
Brittany has a good point. Was the crust cut off? Because that would,
No.
that would help identify.
There wasn't even jelly on this thing. It was just a peanut butter
Are
sandwich.
you sure it's a kid's then? I mean, don't kids eat peanut butter and jelly?
Not
no,
this
no,
kid.
I eat peanut. I'm an
Well, you're not a
adult.
kid. Joe.
Yeah,
That's the-
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Because
You're the
mom,
youngest guy I know.
yeah. Yeah, because your mom doesn't know you don't want jelly. Everybody
Yeah.
makes peanut butter and jelly. You're
Choosy
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Joe's choose Jim.
All right. So what else we got?
The
Joe?
next prediction was that someone would vomit, and then Justin wrote down Justin vomits.
Okay.
Did anybody
Um,
vomit?
Yes. Yes. As a
Ooh,
matter of fact,
ooh,
yes.
Can we guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was happy.
No.
It's Stamboni.
No. Sean.
Oh, he vomited.
Really?
Sean disappeared while we were watching
Ah.
one of the football games and comes back
He's
and
green.
says, no, and he was like, hey, Tommy, how does your stomach feel after the chili? Because mine feels fine because I vomited. He forced himself to throw up
Oh,
the
he
chili.
forced it.
That was smart.
Yeah.
That's a pro move right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I was so jealous.
Can I say something real quick? I'm going to step out of the story just for a couple seconds.
Sure.
Rob's new friend of the year, I believe at the beginning of this year, Pablo.
Yes.
When we went out to Justin's special,
Mhm.
afterwards we went to Stan and Josie. He goes, oh man, after I leave here, I'm going to Wendy's.
From now on, a Justin Special is a bartender at a ski lodge.
I go, you are? He goes, yeah. He goes, their chili's awesome.
Really?
I go, it is?
Yeah, Wendy's chili.
Hold on.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right. Well, I've probably, because I've lost a lot of weight.
Mhm.
Looking
And
good.
I've probably eaten, I'm not kidding, probably 9 bowls of Wendy's chili during that time.
Okay. Is that
There's
you're,
really
you're
nothing-
healthy? There's no.
well, it's not
no,
healthy. There's nothing
no
really.
carbs.
No carbs. Yeah, it's just meat and beans or whatever. And, but that shit's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's
It
day old
is.
hamburger.
I've never
I was
had
going to
it.
say there's big piece of hamburger in
Yeah.
it.
They just use the old hamburger.
And
to
it
make the
works. It works.
Do you think someone's had like a chili cook off at work or something and just brought in Wendy's?
God,
and,
I have
and
another
won
story.
that thing?
You're going to love this.
I fucking go ahead.
chili.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Who knew Joe is
you're
full
going to
of
like the
chili
story.
talk?
You're going to like the story.
Is it about chili from?
There used to be
Left
a
Eye and Chili?
chili cook-off
TLC?
at the Maryland tailgate, and our friend and former show announcer Tim
Yes.
would always make chili, and he would win the chili cook-off.
Tim would.
Tim would win it. And it ends up that what he was doing was taking some fucking instant pack of fucking, and he was putting it in there. And they're like, what are your secrets? He goes, I just used I can't Hormel or whatever the fucking name of it is. And
Did he add anything to it?
He had banana peppers. And he
Okay.
would take that and he'd take fucking just regular fucking chili. He'd pour the fucking chili sauce in it, stir it up, throw banana peppers, and he'd win the contest.
Fuck yeah.
Just horse meat.
Oh, good for you,
He'd win
Tim.
it every year.
So somebody did throw up. So far, we're doing well on these
Hey,
predictions.
you guys
I
doing
think.
pretty good. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, next, I'm going to take out the drug cast was done, the fun
Yeah.
guy. So
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
happened.
We knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Justin leaving the day 3 a.m. when no one was up when he left.
Okay. So there were 4 cars there. Okay.
Mhm.
There was Joe Stamboni's SUV, Justin's sedan, Eric's truck, and Sean's SUV. And we had to juggle the cars so that Stamboni and Justin were the furthest in the driveway.
So they wouldn't get trapped, so
Yeah.
they could leave.
No, so they were trapped.
You
Because
purposely
we
trapped
went to
them.
the mountain with everything, and on the way to the mountain,
Oh.
I turned to Justin. I was like, this means you can't leave at 3:30 in the morning.
Oh,
because
so
you're
you
locked in."
trapped him?
Yeah,
Fuck
they-
yeah,
yeah, we
right?
did.
All right, nice.
He hitchhiked home.
Was he standing in your doorway? And
He was like, at 3 in the morning. He's like, "Hey, can you guys move?
What's up, guys? Everybody ready for get it going?
Hey, my ski buddy just left."
Before we finish these predictions, let's go take a break. Hear from our wonderful sponsors. Be right back. So Justin, did he leave at like a normal time? Is
We
what
all
you're
left together. We all
saying?
left. at
Wow,
the same
that's
time.
never happened.
What
Yeah.
time? Because he was anxious. I can tell you that.
8:30.
Yeah. He didn't like it, but he
Yeah.
can live with that. Yeah. I had someone cries. Justin, but
Mm.
Justin cries.
You mean like we got emotional, had a real conversation
yeah,
about
yeah.
things, about
Someone
life and
cried.
stuff?
No.
You
I don't-
didn't have any deep conversations?
No, we were
Yeah.
too busy farting.
Well, that's funny because I heard about that. Did you listen to Fun Guys?
I mean,
yet?
I
New
cried
show
from-
title.
I-
We were too busy farting.
I cried from laughter.
Yeah, he said that.
God, man, I laughed so fucking hard.
I don't want to give too much up from Fun Guys,
Yeah.
but I will tell one story, just a brief one. There's more to it, but apparently Eric was not. His stomach was not in a good place.
He drank a lot of beer, and
Yeah.
Eric, yeah,
and he said he knew because when they would come out, they were warm,
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
and so he then got up. He opened up Joe Stamboni's door. Am I right about that?
No,
And he
just did. I told him to. I was like, please just go right into Joe Stamboni's room and fart and leave.
Okay.
Say
Power,
nothing.
power move.
But no, and then I was like, oh man, I wish we had like an air mattress pump so we could put the tube under it so you can fart into it. But he just farted in the hallway to be nice to me.
I gotcha.
What
Uh,
a gentleman.
But
he
I mean, he
crept
was out there
into-
for like 3
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah,
Wow, what a surprise.
and it crept into his room.
Yeah.
I put someone overshares.
Overshare.
I guess Joe and I were both on the same page that there'd be some like, you get to drinking, you start talking, sharing or about lies and actually having real conversations and opening up. But like you said, that didn't happen.
Well, not to me. I know that Eric and Justin had a heart to heart, but Eric was 3 sheets to the wind. This was probably 10 minutes before he went downstairs and passed out.
Oh, I would have loved to have heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just kept catching little snippets.
Yeah. What was it? Do you know what it was about? Or is that their thing to share?
That's theirs. I'm not going to
Okay.
put their
Mhm.
business out
okay.
there.
That's fair. That's fair. Right.
There was some sort of competition.
Yeah. Did you have some sort of
Yeah.
skiing or some
Or
sort
who's
of
going to do the
drinking,
most of this, or who's gonna-
drinking
yeah.
game or cards or something?
Dick
Size.
Yeah, we did do
Yeah.
dick sucking competition.
Of course,
I mean, that's-
yes.
Oh, I know you
Hey,
won that.
congrats.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Um,
No, Happy was there, and I
Yeah.
was like, Happy, just pull it out enough to win. Let's not humiliate.
So
people.
I said, did somebody bring up the size of Carl Heim's cock? Was that ever discussed?
No, because Happy was so tall that it instead of Carl Heim,
Oh,
we were talking about. My
He's
buddy
as tall as
Happy.
He was
Carl
the-
Heim?
the
He's
Carl-
like 6'7".
Okay, because Carl Heim's 6'10".
Okay. He
Okay,
was the
yeah,
Carl
he's
Heim
not-
proxy, though.
Yeah. But when Justin first met Happy was sitting down at like the table. It wasn't until Happy stood up that Justin
Oh.
was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, 6'7's pretty tall. And then finally, did they do what they said they were going to do, where they were just going to set a bunch of guns on the table and then?
All right, Eric did.
Yeah, that was the thing that Justin hinted at last week.
Yeah,
that
Eric.
Justin and Eric are going to bring a bunch of guns, and you guys are going to walk down, and you're
Eric
you're a
brought-
militia.
Eric brought his gun, which Justin was like, "Oh no, I didn't do that." But Eric brought his gun and put it in the nightstand between the two twin beds.
What kind of gun is it?
It's I don't know,
The handgun.
a handgun.
Okay.
But then when Justin starts, like, he was looking at the bullets, he
Oh,
was
no.
like, "Are these hollow points?" and so Eric brought like Teflon coated hollow point
What the
bullets.
fuck? Wait a minute, hold on. The gun was fucking loaded.
Oh yeah, full
Did-
clip.
Did you fire it at anything?
No,
Okay.
I was like,
What?
"Hey, make sure you leave some bullets for the cleaning crew."
Oh my god, he brought a loaded fucking revolver.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Justin said, "Well, so Eric
It
has
didn't have
his-
to be loaded for
he
the, for
has
the
his
joke to work.
concealed
No,
carry.
you doesn't. You could have a bunch of guns on the
Yes.
table. It worked.
Right.
Nobody knows
Yes.
that there's bullets in there.
Eric,
So safety's off.
Eric, yeah, Justin was spinning it.
This town ain't big
Hey!
enough for the both of us.
Yeah,
Davis,
someone-
West Virginia.
Right.
Someone
Ravens
got
lose.
shot. Joe Stamboni got shot. We're like, "Don't you fucking cry, or
Don't
they're
you
going to
talk
win that.
about this.
That prediction's true." No, but Eric has.
What
his-
if you said, "Oh, I forgot. Stamboni got shot."
Did I mention he's dead?
Yes.
But no, Eric has his concealed carry and
Yeah.
brought it. Eric had us thinking that he had his gun with him on the mountain.
You said there was a front backpack that some of you guys wore.
yeah.
That has to have happened in a movie, like a sort of ski
Yeah, James
gun
Bond.
battle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
Oh, you
remember
start
that.
firing at
Pierce
people.
Brosnan.
There's also the
Yeah.
biathlon, isn't that like the where
Yeah,
it's-
skiing
yeah,
and
Oh, that's an
cross
shooting.
event.
country.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't do that. You didn't try to do
No.
that.
So they have
Just a handgun.
You have a place for that?
Tag, you're it.
It's like that guy. Did you see that guy who won the shooting in the Olympics? Everybody else had all these things. He's just some guy out there just fucking firing away.
Yeah,
A guy,
badass.
guy in Crocs,
Mhm.
boxers with his dick hanging out the front hole.
All right. Anything else we need to know about the trip?
We had a good time, and I'm trying to pressure Sean into selling his cabin and buying a ski in, ski out. That's
Those things have
available.
to be outrageously
But
expensive.
was it called
What?
a ski in and ski out?
Ski in, ski out means it is a property or a house that is so close to the mountain
Gotcha.
that you can literally walk off your deck
Like
and
a golf
snowboard
course home or something.
Yeah,
That sounds awesome.
down. Now, how much do you think there was one available?
Oh, there
how
was?
much? Yeah,
How much? We need to know more information. How big was it?
Big house.
Is it in that same area?
Yes, it's on that mount.
Probably $1 million.
And what do you think?
1.3.
It is $995.
All right.
You
hey,
nailed it, Joe.
Yeah.
by 5. Do I win it?
Yeah, I'll
Do I
give
get
to
it?
you.
I
You
get
come
it.
in-
Yeah, sorry, closest without going
Yeah,
over.
you come in an all cash offer. You got that.
But the problem is that it is it's on the so there's ski and ski outs along this green, which is a novice trail called Salamander.
Mhm.
And then there's this other one called the Twister that's a blue, which is the one that Eric learned that pizza and french fries don't work on a blue.
Yeah.
And so it's on the blue, which means it would be a ski in, ski out for us. But for Eric, it would be a walk in, walk out. Or,
Get down to green.
Well, that's his problem. You're buying people who buy this can ski.
Doesn't Sean own that with his family?
so I think
does.
he owns it. It's in his name outright because
Okay.
he did talk to his realtor, and the realtor was like, "Hey, you can get about like 4,000 for your cabin now." And which would bring
400,000.
I know what you meant.
400,000. Yeah.
Worth that. What a piece of shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
when
Wow.
you're talking to
Must be
Sean,
nice.
you put 100 after every.
Yeah.
number.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
4. Yeah.
So, but Sean was like, well, so it'll only be 500,000 I have to pay, but then the property also generates 60,000 a year from rentals.
Now you're talking.
God, that's a lot of
So
money.
pay
That's
it
a
off
lot.
let's go in
5
on it.
years.
Let's start it. Let's do it. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
I
All right.
am.
All we need are 1 million people.
But I was
Yeah.
so up Sean's ass, but like I kept going, oh, this place is a fucking shithole.
No, keep
But-
doing that.
and
It's gonna
Sean-
work.
You shame him into buying this other one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sean was like, I feel like I'm your sugar daddy. You're like, buy me a ski out there.
Yes, he is.
So
Is it?
I'm gonna send my sister over there, really negotiate the price down.
I skied twice when I was 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
That couldn't really do it. But it does seem like something that is fun.
Yeah.
And that it seems like something that I would want to do. Is it too late for me to try to take up skiing?
No,
believe
I
it
think
is.
skiing. If you said snowboarding, I'm like, no, there's no fucking way.
No, not interested in that.
But skiing, I definitely think that you could pick up skiing. You'd have to take a lesson.
No, of course.
Yeah.
God,
Or
taking
no.
a lesson, that sucks.
No, a
To
lesson.
take a
no.
lesson. Ugh.
Yeah, take a lesson. Be there with
By the
kids.
way, no, that's what I'm saying. If you take a lesson, every other person there's going to be a child.
Well, no. So
Well,
Eric,
Okay,
when
what's
he
wrong
took
with that,
his,
Joe?
when Eric took his lesson, he was the only person that signed up. So he just had this guy
Yeah.
with him for like an hour and a half.
Oh, there weren't kids there. You go, hey, you look like Dave Keckner's daughter.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
shut up.
Would you rather be one-on-one or have a bunch of kids?
I definitely want
One-
me
one-on-one.
kids for sure. Kids.
Yeah,
I want kids.
you're
there. I'll
right.
just-
That no kids get. They love you
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, I'll
That's
just fucking
true.
I'll just be killing.
Yeah.
I won't ever want to leave class.
They'll be on your shoulders.
They don't want to
you're
leave
going
class.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'd be one
Yeah.
kid leaving with the nickname Booger.
Now
Hey, Mr. Joe.
the Wii Fit balance board. There were
Mhm.
skiing games, and I would fucking dominate.
You were good
Well,
at it.
It's
All
the
right.
same thing.
But,
can't imagine.
it
But
but
translates.
I've never been able to I can't roller skate.
You can't roller skate?
No, so,
Dude,
So I figure that's a balance based thing.
how many times have you been roller skating?
I mean, I haven't done it
I mean, how many times have you tried?
as a kid a few times. I
Yeah.
mean, not more than 2 or 3 times.
Well, so the thing about skiing that's different from roller skating is that you can't fall forward
yeah.
and you can't fall back. It's just your side to side
Okay,
that you can
I can
fall,
do
which is
that.
the exact opposite of snowboarding.
Mhm.
Snowboarding, you can fall forward and back. You can't fall on your sides. So if you lean forward,
Mhm.
you just go faster. And
I do remember that. And then I remember not knowing how to stop,
yeah,
which is something that's going to come up in our little tease here on.
yeah, I'm
for the-
telling you,
for the
you
pod.
might. I mean, go up to Liberty, give a day up. There's a golf.
do it,
course.
then I rent
You
skis.
start out, yeah, you rent them. You
I
start
can't go
out-
by myself.
No,
No,
I'll go
come-
with you.
I'll
Yeah,
come
I'll
with you.
go.
We'll-
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
make
start
it
out
a
on the
little day
greens.
trip.
Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been skiing by 20 years, but I've
Okay.
been skiing 50 times.
Hey, I'll bring
All
Lou.
right.
Lou used to ski.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lou and I probably the same level is my guess.
Okay.
Probably me and Lou. We'll
You want to have
racing.
a ski a race?
Yeah, me, Lou,
Yeah.
and you.
Let's
Yeah.
go in February. There's maybe March.
Okay.
Is it? Can you ski in March?
No, it's illegal. Yeah.
No, but I mean, is there
No.
enough snow?
There should you should.
Yeah, I
hey,
think
the way this winter's going, there will be.
There might be.
It's fucking
Steph says
freezing.
the bunny hill.
Because we have so many things going on in February.
Now, do I have to buy a whole ski outfit? Do I get pants?
No, you
No,
do.
just-
Well, no, but you have to have snow. Yeah, you have to have snow pants. You have to have. You have to have gloves. You have to have goggles.
I have goggles you can
Okay.
have.
Okay.
Yeah, I need goggles too. You got a pair for me.
Do I need
So anyway,
special
Rob-
boots, or do I put?
Well,
No,
you,
they
you
give
rent
you- yeah.
those boots.
Okay.
And they lock into the skis.
And I'm just wearing a sock into that. And
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
sock up.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sock
a couple
up.
socks. Yeah.
I'll sock up.
Sock
Yeah.
it to me.
All right. Skiing. Now that I've conquered golf.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'll move
I
on.
can't wait
to
till
skiing.
you have to race Restivo down a mountain
Oh.
to save a youth center.
I love any movie that involves racing down a mountain to save the day.
$2.
Yes, this is a great movie.
Oh, there was one thing that they didn't talk about that. So Eric was he bought last year, he was just wearing snow pants and his high vis Dayglow Comcast work jacket.
Okay.
Was he
And-
fucking freezing?
Yeah.
No,
He
I
wasn't
mean,
fucking. I
he
know
was
that.
warm, but there's a term that you call a novice on the mountain.
Mhm.
Novices are called Jerry's. It's a derogatory term.
Right.
And he was standing there at the bottom waiting for the lift. And one of the lift attendants, a lifty,
Yeah.
skied past him and was like, "Oh, Jerry alert." So Eric is very sensitive to that. So
Oh,
he
that's-
bought a pair of bibs, like snow bibs,
Yeah.
and a jacket, and they're all white camo, all snow camo.
That's sweet.
And he said he was skiing down, and there was a ski patrol guy behind him that like flagged him down and was like, "Hey, you're wild for wearing that, man. Because if you go off the trail and into the woods, I'm not finding you. You're just
No,
fucking gone
you're right.
until
So
the
you're gonna say he
spring."
went back and grabbed his Comcast.
Yeah.
Eric is the one that you're most worried about on this trip going into it.
Well, Eric, he's so big that it's like there was one time where I almost ran into Eric, and I was like, "Well, I'm just gonna fucking get tossed off the side of the mountain." Then.
You almost ran into him, but you were on the other
Well, he's
slope.
also
Yeah.
the biggest drinker by far.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah,
guys.
he did. He
dabble.
passed out. He
Yeah.
didn't watch the Commanders win.
Yeah.
We had to wake him up, and he
That
has,
matters.
he has
Yeah.
no recollection
Well,
of us waking him up.
they're always here in the playoffs this time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only happens once every 30 years.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
he,
He was
should be fine.
He'll
8
catch
years
the
old
next
last
one.
that would happen, but whatever. All right. So do you think so I should take up skiing? We're gonna do that?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'll do it. I'll
Okay.
do it.
I think first day we'll take it to a terrain park, and you hit a couple jumps.
Okay, let's do that. I want to be a ski jumper.
Yeah, do it. That's where you start.
Yes. Now,
And we'll get Daphne London. She snowboards. We
Yes.
can get Daphne to come.
Hey, let me tell you something. I texted Daphne London today about being in the murder mystery.
Yeah.
I texted her today.
yeah,
You want me to read you the text?
I do.
I am going to read you the
Yeah.
text.
She's
Okay.
like, who dis?
Daphne
Hold on.
London,
No, no, I
comedian,
said who I-
singer,
I said who I was.
songwriter.
Right. I said,
Steph says, "Come
I
to
s-
Harper's Ferry and Snow Tube. Sounds fun."
hey, Daphne, it's Joe Robinson. I'm not sure you know who I am, but I
Jeez.
run the murder mystery with Rob Mayer. I know you filled in on the murder mystery before, but I was wondering if you had any interest in becoming a regular cast member. We have 3 shows coming up on Valentine's Day week. We'll say this for you guys too. 213 DC Improv, 214 Jimmy's Famous, 215 Bright Box Theater in Winchester. Let me know if you have interest or availability in these shows. If you have any, or if you have any questions. I'm also usually funnier than this. Thanks. That's what I said.
Mhm,
Okay.
that's good.
So she says,
Hard pass.
Mhm.
Okay. All
I
right.
can't read all that.
All right. Oh, nothing.
nothing.
Oh.
Nothing.
She
Good
fucking
s-
ghosted me.
All right. Well,
Well, you sent that when? Earlier today?
No, I sent it a long time ago.
Oh.
yeah,
I sent it.
3 years ago.
I sent it at 11 a.m. today.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's been 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's been 9 hours.
I'll message her and be like, hey, did you get that message from Joe?
I don't
Well,
know.
Of course she got it. Why? How could she
Yeah.
not get it?
Because maybe her phone, you don't know.
Did you
Well,
tell her to pay some money?
what?
Maybe
She
her
doesn't
phone's
pay
in a
some money.
camel or
No,
something.
it's blue. It's iPhone.
What's that mean?
It means we have the same
seen it?
kind of
Yeah.
phone. That
Yeah.
means you know it's going
Right.
through.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right.
You know, at least say
maybe
no.
her kid hit her phone.
At least say no.
Let me message her. During this, I'll message her.
Like,
You
what's your
wanna- you
deal?
gonna do it live? You do it
yeah.
now?
You'd be like, hey, no, just call her. Be like, what do you hate, Joe Robinson?
So that's another thing. Like
Very
earlier,
valid.
earlier today, you asked, "Hey, can I have Daphne's number?" And I was like, "I don't have it. I guess I gotta go to Instagram." And then Eric responds with her number, and I'm like, "Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Apparently, she's best friends with Eric."
Okay, sorry. I didn't know you were jealous. Now me and Eric both have. Hey,
you only
Lee-
done 50 shows with her, Tommy.
maybe she's
she could've
talking
done-
to Eric. She doesn't talk to me.
Eric said, "Don't do it."
Hey, that's how I know she wants to be a cast member because she's slowly starting to hate me.
Oh, for all of Dialect Productions, historians. That's a big one. Any update, Joe, on 2025 new friend of the year?
I don't think. I mean, I have a ton of I have a ton of candidates.
I have a candidate, and I guess does this count? So
Go ahead.
And I think I've spoken about this guy before, but Justin, not Justin Schlegel, but our buddy Jason.
Oh yeah, the guy who works with him.
Yeah, and I played golf with him a few times last year with Jason, and now he's become sort of a regular at our Thursday night X golf thing.
Yeah, his brother's coming too, right?
His brothers come, and I have his number now, and so I've texted him and invited him to X golf and stuff. But he's very fun and cool. But I've already gotten his number. Did the relationship already start last year?
No, but you know how I define it.
Yeah.
Friend is a guy you talk to all the time.
Okay.
Right. So it's like, I'm not going to say the names, but how about when our friend Tim was trying
that is the last name, Steph. How do you know that? Yeah.
Was trying to claim that he wasn't friends with this other guy that's on our text string, and it's the guy that he had known for 45 years that he talks to every day.
That's true.
He tried to say that they weren't friends. It bothered me a little bit, but no,
you have your neighbor.
Yeah, well, that looks, I've already blown that.
You've blown that.
Yeah,
right.
I don't know that.
Clearly it's not going to be Daphne London.
I know. I messaged both of her Instagram accounts. We'll
okay.
see.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I've been
I
blocked.
did have people that I'm already friends with, but I did have a party at my house on Saturday at a party here.
A what?
Woo!
None of you guys were invited.
Thanks for inviting us.
Yeah.
So it was an office Christmas party.
Okay.
That we had very, very late.
Right.
I don't know if people know this, but Tommy's fiance works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
How come Tommy wasn't invited then as a plus?
I was busy.
Hey, I swear Tommy could have
Okay.
come. That
All right.
would have. But here's one thing that I did notice. So like when we all hang out, you're like, I'm funny. But when I'm there, there's no one else funny there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just dominate.
Yeah.
So that's always good to be by far the funniest person in the room when normally I never am. So I had a really good time because of my, ego.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm not going to say the names. There's one person that was there, and then another person there clearly looked like the girl wanted to fuck this guy. Okay, there's only a few people that were there. I'm gonna type the names. You don't know one of them.
Frowned upon in your work?
You don't know. You don't know one of them.
Hold on.
I'm just kidding. I typed his fiance.
This is how I find out.
Okay.
You're fine.
So this is the guy. You know him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And the girl is this, and she's a very interesting girl. That's her name.
Yeah.
And man, she was touching and sitting.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
you see how big my couch is?
Yeah.
I mean, she was like slid
Did
in.
they look like they could be a couple?
No,
Okay.
they don't. But
okay.
and I don't want to give any hints away who the other person is. I don't think he was down.
Okay.
Right. I don't think he was down. He was in a bit. Not only was he not down, but he's not allowed to anyway. He's a married man.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's very strange. I saw that happening. But this girl, I think she doesn't get out or drink very much.
Mhm.
Okay.
And so she didn't really know how to act normal.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a very strange, she was acting very strange, but she did say this to me. She goes, I never leave the time zone.
Yeah, Lou told me about that.
She never leaves the time zone.
Yeah.
So meaning she can go all the way up to fucking,
Okay.
Manitoba. I don't know
Yeah.
what's in our time zone. You can go all the way up to the Arctic Circle, right? Is that at the
Mhm.
top, the North
Yeah.
Pole, whatever? And you can go all the way down through, Argentina. I don't know what it is in this time zone. And as long as she's in that time zone, she's
Florida,
fine.
Cuba, Dominican
Yeah, whatever it is,
Republic,
yes.
Honduras.
Okay. I get like, I don't want to fly. I'm afraid of it. Or I don't want to have a long car ride.
I don't have to reset my watch.
But
But
like-
your phone it'll
Yeah,
adjust to wherever you are.
You just forget
So-
about it. You're just a time traveler. At that
Yeah.
point.
Has she ever left the time zone?
No, she hasn't. And she has, I wrote them down. She has 3 reasons
Okay.
for which she would leave the time zone.
All right.
3
Let-
reasons.
Let's take a break
Mhm.
while we ponder that. There's the new episode of Fun Guys is out. You guys at the cabin. And it's Eric talking about his ability or lack thereof of skiing. Be right back.
I pass him and I realize I'm just waiting for my wipeout to happen. There's a big turn. I kind of lean down and I'm like, I better just wipe out before it gets worse than this. And I start sliding and it's a steep incline and I just keep going. I go so far that I'm saying this as a thank God.
Yeah.
I find one of those giant metal lights that are out there, and I slam into that.
That'll stop me.
It had a pad around it, and I listen. As a person who banged
Did
around
have a
playing
pad.
rugby, I'm not worried about banging into things. I'm like, I could take this.
Local
I
Appalachian
always-
folk heard that sound and thought supper was
It
ready.
did. I did hear a.
So I go crash into this immediately. Sean and then one of the people watching the mountain go, "Are you okay?" I am buried in snow.
Yeah.
I'm buried. I was like, I'm actually, yeah, and I'm like talking like, yeah, I'm fine. I wiped
great.
out. I'm stuck, but I'm actually okay. I didn't hit my head. I'm completely fine. So the guy digs me out. When I stand up, I look over at what is on the other side of this pole. If I didn't hit it, it's just a straight drop with nothing but trees. Like if I missed that, it would have been goofy.
Dude, you were
Just off the canyon you go.
Yeah, I just become folded clothes up against the side of a tree.
Yeah,
I saw you.
So she has a steadfast rule. She will not leave the Eastern Standard Time zone.
That's correct.
Okay.
She wants her football at 1 p.m. on Sunday.
she-
Does it mean that she's never had the opportunity to?
No, she won't do it.
Hmm.
And so she can go on vacation, but she has to go to vacation like Philadelphia,
All right.
New
So
Connecticut, Maine, Halifax.
I got a
don't know.
couple. You said she has reasons.
Mhm.
Which,
no,
by the way-
no. I don't have reasons why she won't leave the time zone. I have reasons that she would. There's
Okay,
three
yeah.
reasons that she would leave the time zone.
okay, a funeral,
No,
A wedding.
no.
to go to like some dream Hawaii or some dream vacation.
Her uncle's moving to Hawaii,
Okay.
potentially. And
Okay.
if he does, she will go to visit him. That's correct. Okay.
All right.
You got one. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Okay.
For a cheap surgery.
No.
Okay.
No, okay. Okay.
No.
For like to see like Taylor Swift or some concert or
Nope.
something.
No. I don't know if she's interested in music.
Okay.
Oh, a nuclear event.
No.
For someone she falls in love with.
No.
Oh.
Okay. I met the dream guy.
She doesn't care. If he
He's on
if he goes
Central
to,
Time
if he
Zone.
goes to Ohio, she breaks
No.
up with him.
Cheap cigarettes.
Nope.
Road trip.
No. Well,
Okay.
I mean, some of these are okay. I'll give you one. You're never going to get either of these, but there's one that's ridiculous.
Mhm.
This one is her mom is a part of is part of a Native American tribe, and they have a reservation in North Dakota.
Okay.
And if the mom ever chooses to travel to her
It's a different time
indigenous
zone.
right
Yeah.
indigenous mom's indigenous roots, she will then go. So Hawaii to visit the uncle,
Okay.
North Dakota. The two they're more opposite states. Hawaii, North Dakota, and then there's one more, and this one is wild.
She will go to another time zone for UFO sighting.
No. I'll
Oh,
give you a
a
hint.
sex vacation.
I'll give-
Sexual tourism.
No, I'll give you a hint. Okay.
To murder someone. She's an assassin.
It
for
has to
hire.
do with her father, and it
Okay.
has to do with an award. And if he wins this award, then she
Okay.
will travel.
All right.
We have to guess what this award is?
And you've definitely heard of this
the
award.
Nobel Prize.
The Nobel Prize.
What?
That's correct.
What?
Okay, that's correct. Her father, by the way, has been nominated for it before.
Oh.
Really?
He works for NASA, and if they have some Nobel, and if
Ah.
he wins it, she will go to fucking where is it? And
Okay.
where is it? Where's the Nobel Prize
And
awarded?
like
No, it's in the
Sweden or
Eastern
something?
Bloc. It might be Sweden. Yeah, I think it.
Yeah.
I think-
No,
Now-
they'll help us in chat.
Okay. Is
So if he wins the Nobel Prize, she will go to Geneva or wherever the hell it is. Help us out. You're not
I think
telling
it's
us.
Geneva. If you go to space, how does the time zone work?
I don't think there's time zones in space.
So to my
no.
point is
There's just space. time.
she would fly to Mars, but she wouldn't drive
She would go to Cleveland. Yeah.
to, yes, to Iowa. Cleveland's Eastern time. zone.
I don't know.
I know, but it's,
I'm trying to think of the
I'm
closest
fact
place.
checking your joke.
That's
Wait, so-
one
yeah,
over.
yes.
She's Native American.
Right.
Is her name No Jet Lagging?
Ooh.
Yes, that's right.
Do they
That's
not
Taco.
believe in time zones? Is that what it is?
There was no time. There was time. We
Okay.
had no concept.
I don't
We went-
understand this. I get if you're afraid to travel,
Mhm.
but like going west to the central time zone, going to Chicago is easier than driving to the Key West or something, you know, or super north.
That's correct. Yes.
So it's not about the distance of the travel.
You know, again,
Did Running Clock give you a reason?
She who runs with clock.
You didn't ask why?
I may have. I might have not been in a position where I recalled it.
Okay.
You know,
because I will tell you, the more you tell me about the story, the more I'm remembering that Lou did tell me about this, and she was like, and Joe started writing it down for the podcast.
well, I didn't write. I typed it.
Yeah,
that's what we do.
She said, I need
He
paper.
pulled out a typewriter.
He had a
Hold
quill.
on.
All right, hold on. I had a pencil in my ear.
Yes.
It said press. He had a hat with a press card on it.
I've never heard of that in my life. That you'll
Well,
never that
I
I'm a
had-
one time zone person.
No one's ever heard of it.
No.
It's the only, it's not like there's a bunch of people out there that are in this club.
Yeah.
They call them the Easties.
All right. Remember when we said to
A
Justin
chronophile.
last week
What
that
it
we
is?
want him to
Chrono-
convince people that what was it about giraffes or something?
yeah.
Yeah.
What was
That
that?
he wants people to convince people that giraffes are the oldest animal in the world. Or something.
Yeah.
Okay. I want us all to work in the conversations. I don't believe in time zones.
Okay.
Yes, I don't.
Yeah.
Wherever I am,
I only go on East Coast.
wherever I am,
Every
it's
time that is
whatever
dead
it
to
is.
me. Yes. Hey, I was in Phoenix. The show started at 6:30. It better start at 6:30 my
I
time. Or I'll
mean,
show up late.
There's
Motherfucker.
flat earthers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
by the way, time zones, that is a human construct.
Yeah.
So if you didn't believe in them,
Is it
that's
not to have sex with, but is a flat earther a deal breaker to like date or marry?
fuck no.
It depends on how hot she is.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
She's
But if-
hot.
But if she's like proud of it, like
no,
it's
I don't.
constantly bringing it up.
no,
A 10 is not a deal breaker.
I'm telling you right now.
A 5, it makes her.
Yes.
Come on.
Listen, I'm
Well, that's
telling you right now.
insane.
I'm telling you right now
Okay.
that if I am out with a 10 and they're like, listen, we have these rallies, we burn this cross. I'm like,
What?
we have to,
That took a
hey,
leap.
Hey, do we have to talk about it tomorrow?
Yeah.
I mean,
If she's like this,
Yeah,
and she's
yeah.
like,
Okay.
you
I
know,
mean,
the moon is
I
hollow.
will still have sex.
No,
It's
no,
an
no.
hour.
That's not the question. Marry
No. I'm not
Marry.
going to marry. No, not marry.
a
but,
flat earther.
no, I'm not going to marry.
No,
a,
no.
That
oh,
was the question. You said yes to.
Oh, I thought it was
No,
sex.
yeah,
No, no,
Would
no.
I
Just having
marry?
sex.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Marry a flat. She really believes it?
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
Like not only believes it,
Here's
like
the deal.
she's passionate about
Now
it.
that okay, no, it's like she's a leader of a club, like she's
Yes.
the president. Yeah.
Right.
No, here's why. It wouldn't just come with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if
it's
she
not a
believes
one-off.
that,
Yeah.
if she believes that, she believes some fucking wild shit that
that
I'm not.
dinosaurs aren't real.
That I'm gonna make.
Dinosaurs
Yeah.
not real. That's my thing where I'm like,
If they think dinosaurs aren't real,
I met a guy that didn't
was he
believe
super
dinosaurs.
religious?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I read the Bible in dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So,
I,
mean,
said something
that
about
wouldn't- that wouldn't
dinosaurs,
bother
and he
me.
was like, I was working with him out in the field, so we're in the truck together, and he seemed like a pretty normal guy. And right towards the end of the day, I said something about dinosaurs, and he was like, "Yeah, if you believe in all that." And I was like,
where does he think the skeletons come from?
it could
Ah.
be planted.
Could be planning.
Could be planted.
What? Gets big conspiracy theory.
Yeah, they don't know what that is.
Hey, speaking of North Dakota, that's where the largest Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton was found.
There
Did
you
you
go.
say Tyrannosaurus? Rex?
Tyrone, yeah, it's a black Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That's gotta be a
Tyrannosaurus?
black porn
It
star.
It has a
Tyranno-
bunch of
yeah,
kids that it doesn't see.
That's a black porn star.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Brittany,
That-
Jeff,
that-
Hancock, Steph.
Oh,
Look up black porn star.
That was my sister's
Tyrannosaurus.
boyfriend's name. Tyrannosaurus.
All right. So what? Flat earther, sex with, fling with,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
marry no.
No, I wouldn't marry.
Okay.
I'd be like, listen, I would say this. What if I really loved her? If I grew to love her,
Yeah.
I would be like, listen, we need to talk about this flat earth shit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start. You can fly around the fucking world. You can fly around and come right back to where you were.
Yeah.
We need to talk about this.
What if you find out that that's why Lou and I haven't got married? She's a flat earther.
But I'd like it if Lou was a flat earther, actually.
Brittany says that's the most I've ever laughed at something Joe said. And you said it by accident. What a backhanded compliment.
Tyrannosaurus.
Yes. Hey, that time you misspoke. First time you've ever made me laugh. You loser.
Jesus, Brittany. It was better. I'd rather you say you'd peg me than,
All right.
than I'm not funny.
They want Tyrannosaurus to be the show title. I think
Yeah.
Jen, that's the right way to
All right,
spell it.
I agree.
Is that right? Do we do the? I like that. Do we need the Rex part? I don't think we need that. We just need the Tyrannosaurus.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a winner. I have to learn how to spell that. So flat earther, yeah, I Tommy, you agree? That's deal breaker.
Yeah. Yeah. Not marrying. I
Right.
have a thing against
Well, you won't even marry the person you're engaged to.
Yeah,
You have everything in common with.
Yeah, I do
Right.
see. I do see how my opinion isn't that strong on this.
Yeah, I can't really speak to it either. Yeah. Is there any other thing, that belief like that? What if they believe like that there's like shapeshifters or something?
No, I don't.
I dated a girl that
That wouldn't
believed in
bother you.
fairies,
Okay.
I mean,
but she was
doesn't
hot, and she
bother
was a
me.
Wiccan, and
Oh.
That's
she wanted
supernatural stuff. So that's a different thing.
she wanted us to get hand fasted, which is where you have a ceremony in the woods where
Hand
you're
fasting?
yeah,
It's where you
it's-
don't jerk off for a month.
no.
Fuck that.
So hand fasting is like a trial marriage.
Okay.
It lasts a year. But the ceremony, you have to be naked in front of your friends in the woods for this.
What?
She wanted to do this?
She wanted me, but the deal breaker was she wanted me to take her last name, and I was like, yeah.
Hey,
That was a deal breaker?
Yeah, yeah.
You were just standing out there naked in the fucking woods?
She was hot enough. I'd have done it.
maybe
Is
that's
she
why.
hot? Was she hot enough?
Yeah.
Is that maybe the reason Robbie is not inviting people to his wedding?
It's because it's a hand fasting.
Yes, because they're gonna be
And his name's going to be Robbie,
They're gonna
whatever
be
the fuck.
naked
her last
that's
in
why-
the woods.
That's why Eric and I aren't invited because I have a
Yeah.
huge cock.
name.
And
so everyone's naked, or just the couple?
I think it's just the couple.
Okay. Can the audience decide?
No. Like if they,
Yeah.
I'm like, it kind of like be wearing white to the
Yeah,
wedding,
it's like
right?
I
you're
gotcha.
in the
Yeah.
you're in the
Whoa,
au-
whoa,
Dude.
you're in the pew in a bridal
God.
gown.
Yeah.
you
What
can't
if
do
there's
that.
some guy with normal nipples? I was like,
Yeah,
let me take my shirt off.
Okay. So but you would marry her in that situation, Joe, if like that's the wedding?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing that.
Why not?
No, because I have a horrible body. I'm not
Okay.
standing up
Mm.
there in front of all my. I don't. Now, give me.
Can
come
you
talk to me
imagine
when
you're
I,
naked and we're in the audience?
Yeah, I can't.
The
no,
jokes that we're making.
if I start getting jacked, if I start, you know.
What
Of
if
course
you
I-
get excited?
Yeah.
and you get an
No,
erection
I
during
don't
it?
worry about that. I got to shake it out a little bit, so
We
it's got
would-
some
You're
body.
just slow jerking.
So it's got some
the
body
whole
to it,
time
yeah.
during the wedding.
I can't be up there. What if it's cold?
These
right?
fucking nuptials.
we would insist on making the ceremony longer. I would like to read from this passage.
If there's,
Psalms.
if there's anyone here who objects to 7 hands,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Pussy
you
performs. Pussy singing Amazing Grace.
Isn't it my
Parody.
way? Don't I get to decide? All right.
No, it's your wife. This is what she
Yeah.
wants. She wants you naked. All right. Hey, we fucking go
I
places.
still have these nipples in my pocket. From
Yeah.
the fucking murder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Keep-
those are
hold
the
on to
ones.
those.
The other ones. Which ones did you like better? So,
Oh,
I see. So if you
good
can see on the
nipples.
camera,
Yeah.
there was this one, and this one right here. So
Yeah.
there's one. This is probably more indicative of what a real
Yeah,
nipple
that.
looks like.
Yeah, I like
Right.
those, but
But when I was sitting at my desk upstairs, I had these, and it
Yeah.
feels good to kind of
It
just.
does.
Did you feel it?
Yeah, it's little takes
Yeah.
those stress balls.
It does.
Yes.
It feels.
Yeah.
it
what I
feels-
like to do, I would put
This is
two of them
nice.
on the inside of my hand and jerk off, and it's like I'm titty fucking.
You haven't jerked off with that in your hand, have you?
I wondered why you grabbed it.
All right.
Has your algorithm changed on Amazon when you bought 12 of those?
Yeah. No, but it does say buy again. Obviously, I wanted a bunch of
What
them.
with the other users? People have also bought this, commonly bought with.
Oh, it was a pocket pussy. No, I'm just kidding. No. Nobody really. I didn't
If
get.
you like this, you might like.
Yeah, I didn't get any of those, but I did. I bought 2 different types
Mm.
of nipples.
Oh yeah.
And then what I thought was, you would take them off and throw them away, but now I just have a ton. I have a ton of nipples.
Hell yeah.
So we'll have to do that show again.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll do it again next
Probably
Christmas.
do it at least
Oh,
2 more times.
some
100%.
also this weekend. I'm not naming names,
Okay.
but I saw a pre-op vaginal rebuilding.
You saw it in person, like you saw it. You saw
I
it.
saw pictures
Oh,
Okay.
pictures.
of a what's it called? Labiaplasty.
Right.
Sure. We
The
know.
first one looks like your regular run-of-the-mill
Mhm.
garbage pussy.
It doesn't look good.
I mean, it's a vagina. Nothing to
Right.
write. Nothing like Ma. You
Yeah.
got to see this. But the second one, the after, looked like it would have been in a catalog. Like you're buying this.
No, I'll take
Ah,
that one.
Temu product.
Yeah.
That's the one
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take. I got
That's
you.
what
it
I
was,
like.
It was nice.
Nice
Yeah.
quality.
Yeah.
Well,
You should.
we know what to get
Do-
for
do you
Secret
know this
Santa.
Now I'm
person?
gonna have it done to my asshole. So you
For the
guys,
next cabin
Yeah.
trip.
Alright.
you have to write that into the murder mystery so I could write it
Speaking
on
of
my
new,
taxes.
you did get a new dog.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. So we are just a repository for people dumping their dogs.
Well,
One of my sister's friends,
Among
and her-
other things.
if they die, that's not them
Yeah,
dumping
yeah.
their dogs.
well, one of my sister's friends died of cirrhosis of the liver. over Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are okay.
Yeah. I drink a lot, so it hits close.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
for Rob, I don't want to
Yeah, I
laugh
don't
in
wanna
front of
talk
Rob.
about
Get a
Yeah.
pet now,
Yeah.
Rob. Maybe you could take over this dog, and it'll be like,
Nah.
oh, the dying liver smell I'm used to.
Very responsible.
So no, but this dog, my mom messaged and she was like, hey, can you guys take in a 4-year-old Yorkie?
Okay.
It was Lauren's dog, so the name, whatever.
Sure.
It was
Oh, she's dead.
yeah,
so.
she's
Yeah.
gonna
but
complain.
so we were like, well, it's all down to Piccolo, our Shih Tzu. If
Okay.
Piccolo's cool with this dog, that's fine. And so they bring over Piccolo, they bring it over, and we're testing him. And Piccolo's first, he's like, oh, I don't like this guy.
Mm.
And then the Yorkie started licking Piccolo's dick. And he was like, you know what? This guy's all right.
It's a great icebreaker.
Are they all boys?
So we have Pickle as a girl, and then
Pickle's
the
a
two
girl.
boys.
Right.
But
What's the new dog's name?
Kobe.
Okay.
And like the dead
Yeah.
Kobe
basketball
Bryant?
player?
Yes,
Kobe
Bryant.
or
Yes, Kobe.
Did you
Oh.
clear with Sean
yeah,
Gabbert?
big Kobe fan.
You love Kobe?
I
Right.
couldn't- look, I'm trying to get a.
You're
I'm
gonna
trying to
ease
get a
it. I
ski and
gotcha.
ski out of him. No, but the
He'll like that, I think. I think
Is
he'll
he-
like it.
I
Do you
was
call him Black Mamba? That was his nickname.
I was pissing,
What color's the dog?
and this dog came upstairs, and I guess it found a spot that I missed, the toilet.
Oh, well, that must have been hard.
and it licked. Yeah, the dog comes in,
Classic
splashing in
Kobe.
galoshes,
I could see why they named
and
him
he
after
licked my piss. I was like,
a Hall of
this is-
Fame
This is a
Laker.
cool
Well,
dog.
yes, it's sugary, right?
Yeah, and then I was like, go lick Lou.
Yeah, you have good piss, right?
I
No,
do.
he's got
Diabetes.
bad. No, because remember, I'll tell the story.
yeah, yeah,
Tommy
yeah.
told me
Yeah.
his doctor goes, "Hey, did you get my number? I mean, did you get my message?"
Yeah.
Tommy's like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "I told you to call me right away. I got your test results. They're bad."
I got my blood work done for my diabetes, and my doctor called me to be like, your sugars are insane. So now I'm trying to be more responsible.
Okay.
But it probably
Gotcha.
explains why I can't feel my fingertips. or anything.
It's overrated. It's
Yeah.
overrated. Did you hear back from Daphne London?
Let me
in
see.
Real
Let me-
time.
Oh yeah.
Let me
she
see.
rejected all of us here.
Let me see,
And
guys.
let's
Let
When
me
see.
she rejects you, I'm not going to feel so bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
I
Got a message.
I needed some enthusiasm.
She
though.
said, I said, hey, did you get the text from Joe about the murder mystery in February, ... and beyond?
Yeah.
And she said, oh, shit. Yeah. Seeing this right now.
Okay.
And then she did the prayer hands,
Okay.
or is it a high five?
I can't read emojis.
I don't know.
That's one of the things
So
I'm
that
really
was
bad
8
at.
minutes ago.
Now check your phone, Joe. But you don't get a cell down here, so maybe you don't have it.
Yeah, don't.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
She
All right.
said, "Fuck off."
Hey, how you doing, Joe? No.
Oh, great.
No, it says yeah. No, she said no. She can't do them.
Okay.
Oh,
She
okay.
said keep me in mind in the future. I'd love to be a regular. Well, no. That's the your regulars come to the shows. That's what are you talking about? I'm gonna
Well,
be
I mean,
on
she probably already has something booked out. I mean, we are towards the end of January. It's odd to have, if she wasn't booked.
yeah.
That's true. It's a little last
All
minute.
right.
Good
Yeah.
for her. She should be busy.
I'm booked. I have these murder mysteries.
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy, thank you for joining us. As always, pleasure. Any new Bussy shows? Anything coming up you want to talk about?
February. Wait, hold on. My doctor was
right.
right. I just had a diabetes moment.
Joe, any BAL shows coming up Wednesday
Every
night?
Wednesday.
Raven-
yeah.
Ravens
no,
recap,
I won't be able to talk about
end of
I don't
season?
want to actually. I don't want to talk about the
Okay.
Ravens.
Okay. all
So
right.
I'll be talking about, Trump.
Yeah, there's
For
a lot to
that's what-
talk
that's
about.
what I'll be
Sure.
talking about.
Mhm.
Yeah, February
Yeah,
21st.
Steph knows. Yeah.
Come see Bussy, Daphne, and Grief Cat and Lucas Craig at the Auto Bar downstairs.
Oh yeah,
We're calling it Daphne and the Bussy Cats.
love it.
Because it's all of our names except for Lucas. And Eric pushed to get us a downstairs show. It's a really big show for Bussy.
All
So come on out and check that out. And also we are in works to our goal this year is to get out a studio album.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Like vinyl?
Yeah, we'll put a couple out on vinyl.
No, no,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
won't.
I
And
would love
Happy,
that.
Happy is also, he plays guitar in a band. And there's this guy that keeps hitting up Eric and I. He wants Bussy to perform at this East Coast Metal Mayhem show that they
Mhm.
have monthly.
Oh, hell yeah.
So Eric and I would have to rearrange some of the songs to do a metal arrangement of Bussy songs. But Happy is
He plays-
an
he shreds.
Yeah. So Happy was like, yeah, man, if you guys want, we'll work on it and we'll get it. We'll knock
yeah,
it out."
right now it's more folk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so we also, and then we can get Joe Stamboni on drums.
It's more Dylan than Hendrix right now.
Super band.
Well, I want to do a super band with Joe on drums.
Yeah.
I want to do Josh Caderna.
What's he
Yeah.
play? Flute,
He plays guitar.
guitar.
You can
I
sing
think he
a
plays
little.
bass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you need that. You got
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah.
on the guitar.
Maybe
Caderna on the bass.
Umar Khan doing the other.
What the pan flute? What does he play?
He plays guitar.
Oh,
Umar
he
plays
does.
Jesus,
guitar, yeah.
Joe. Just, the guys are catching strays
Yeah.
over here. You had two guys playing flute, their guitar and bass.
Yeah.
Is it so bad? What if you're
Yeah,
great
Umar,
at the flute?
Umar plays the sitar. Everyone knows.
All right, gang. Till next time, laters.
See you guys.